Yo, what's going on guys, it's Abs here and welcome back to another Gears 5 Operation Predictions video. So in today's video I'm going to be giving you my predictions and also what I want to see in Operation 4, as Operation 4 is only a couple of weeks away and the date as I'm making this video is 31st of May, so things could change from here on out and we might get new information after this. So this is only a prediction video and also what I just want to see as well, so please just take that into consideration. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to not miss any Gears 5 news or any Gears of War content on the channel. And yeah, I actually made a predictions video for Operation 3 as well, where I predicted Thrashball Coal, the Coal Train Totem and some other stuff as well. I did get a few things right, but I also got a few things wrong as well, but that's all good because it's just a predictions video. So this video, obviously, it's my predictions, but I'm going to make sure that it's kind of realistic at the same time based off what TC are working on and not try and go overboard with things that I want to see, because obviously we do want so much content, we want the game to be fixed, you know, we want a lot of changes, not just the content but the foundations of the game. But yeah, let's dive straight into my Operation 4 predictions. So I'm going to kick this off with the totems. So I do think we're going to get 4 totems at the start again, but I do think because they are changing their approach in bringing characters into Gears 5, I do think we're going to get more characters during Operation 4, but not at the start. And obviously they're changing their approach from bringing characters out without PvE abilities or arcade abilities, so they can actually just pump out as many characters as possible, which is great to see. So I'm going to go for Dominic Santiago, obviously the last remaining member of Delta Squad, who is not in the game at the moment. You know, Dom, he should have been there from the start, but here we are. And I'm going to go for the Gears of War 3 Dom, because that was the last version of Dom. And basically, you know, the totems, they have the latest version of that character. For example, when you look at Augustus Cole totem, it's the Gears 5 Cole, isn't it? Or if it's the Baird totem, you know, it's the Gears 5 Baird, isn't it? So Gears of War 3 Dom, that was the last Dom we saw until he unfortunately died. So I think the totem should be that particular skin. And then I'm going to go for the Gears 5 Garen PADUK as well. And then we're going to go for Scourge and Grenadier. So those are the 4 totems I think we're going to get at the start. And because the operation is 12 weeks long, I'm going to divide 12 weeks by 4 and that gives us 3 weeks. So what I think is we might get new characters every 3 weeks. But this is just what I want to see as well, to be honest with you. So the operation will kick off with those 4 characters that I mentioned. And then 3 weeks later we will get some more characters. So I think we will get Oscar Diaz, REYNA Diaz and the Swarm Queen REYNA as well. Simply because those characters were in the campaign and they should already be in the game already, so it's best to pump them out as soon as possible, to be honest. So players will be able to grind for those characters for those 3 weeks, and then 6 weeks after the launch of Operation 4, I think we will get like a sort of like a leaders bundle, like leader characters. So I'm thinking we may get Hoffman, Prescott, JINN and ANYA. Hoffman because, you know, he was the colonel. Prescott, of course, Chairman Prescott speaks for himself. And we've also got JINN, who is the first minister in current day Gears. And of course ANYA was the first minister of the re-established coalition of ordered governments. So she deserves to be there as well. So 3 weeks after that, which is obviously 9 weeks after the start of Operation 4, I want to see a Locust Hunters bundle, which are obviously character skins of the Locust Grenadier based character. So these shouldn't be totems, but I want to see them earnable in some way, either through new medals or some challenges. So I want to see the 4 Hunter characters. I want to see the Locust Hunter, I want to see the Hunter Elite, I want to see the Locust Golden Hunter, and I want to see the Locust Savage Hunter as well. Basically ending the operation, the last 3 weeks of the operation with a bang. You know, everyone loves the Locust Hunters, I know I do. Especially the Golden Hunter, what a character that is. So, and obviously it is a bit difficult with Locust totems because, you know, there are some base characters, but most of the enemies are basically different character skins of the same character, if that makes sense. For example, for Locust Drone, you've got like the Bolter, the Miner, the Locust Sniper, the Spotter, etc. So all those are character skins of the base character Locust Drone, if that makes sense. So to sum the characters up, that's 4 characters to start, plus an additional 3 characters 3 weeks later. 6 weeks after the launch, we get another 4 characters, so that's 11 characters there. And then the Locust Hunter, so that's 15 characters over 3 months. I think they can make that happen now that obviously the PvE abilities are out the way, and just changing their approach and giving fans what they want at the end of the day, definitely possible. And it's just some things that I want to see as well. Let me know what you guys think about that. So on the topic of characters, I want to talk about the characters, or the character skins actually, that I want to see in the Tour of Duty itself. Now Tour of Duty 3 had 11 characters, so I'm just going to go for 11 characters again, because we are probably looking at about 11, maybe 12 characters in Tour of Duty 4. So this is what I predict, and this is what I kind of want to see as well. So, and this is in no particular order, by the way. So classic Dom, of course the Dom that we saw in Gears of War 1 and Gears of War 2. Commando Dom as well. Now I've put 2 Dom skins in the Tour of Duty, and we've also got the Dom that is the Totem skin as well. So that's 3 Dom skins all together, and I don't want to overflow the Dom skins because I want to give other characters a chance as well, which I'll explain now. So classic PADUK as well from Gears of War Judgment. Grenadier Elite, Flame Grenadier, so we'll get some more Grenadier variants. And then I want to see the Locust Sniper as well, because we've got the Locust Drone Totem already, so we might as well get another Locust Drone character skin out, one that is a favourite as well. And next is THERON Sentinel, another THERON Guard variant that is not in the game at the moment. So you know, just giving love to all the different Locust characters and COG characters. So THERON Sentinel deserves to be there. And Classic Cole, I don't know why Classic Cole is not in the game at the moment, but he needs to be on that list. And he was a totem in Operation 3, so why give so many skins to Baird and not as many skins to Cole? You know, Cole deserves the love. I personally love Cole, so come on, Classic Cole. Next, I'm gonna go for Tomorrow Anya, who was in the Tomorrow trailer for Gears of War 4. Maybe you can combine this slot with Tomorrow Anya and Tomorrow Marcus, perhaps. That would be pretty cool, but I'm gonna stick with Tomorrow Anya for now. Next, I want to see a Cantus variant, so I'm going to go for the Armoured Cantus. Now, I'm not talking about the Armoured Ronin Cantus, and they're not the same, so don't tell me, you know, oh, we had that in Operation 3. No, because the Ronin Cantus is not the Armoured Cantus. You know, the Armoured Cantus is such a badass character, so Armoured Cantus deserves to be in Tour of Duty 4. And the last character I'm going to go for is Vold Ram. Ram is a totem already as well, and we might as well get a Vold Ram character skin. He was actually in Gears of War 4 as well. Basically Ram in his younger years before he was an Uzo. You know, he deserves to be there as well. So that's 5 COG characters there and 6 Locust character skins in the Tour of Duty number 4. You know, I want to see Classic Marcus, I want to see Beast Rider, I want to see other character skins as well, but I'm trying to be realistic at the same time and just kind of give love to many different characters in the Tour of Duty based off the slots and based off how many character skins I think they're going to give us. Now then, let's move on to the modes. In my Operation 3 predictions video, I predicted Wingman, and obviously Wingman did not arrive in Operation 3, instead we got Gridiron, and I do really want Wingman in Operation 4, and I love Wingman so much, I just love Wingman so much, but I do think the mode that is a bit more likely and a mode that will cater for more of the player base is Overrun, because not only would PvE players love this mode, but PvP players would love this mode as well. Let's be honest, look, we've had Free For All and Gridiron already, so Overrun, you know, the PvE fans deserve this, and I'm mainly a PvP player, so I do understand their perspective. Well, I tried to anyway, but yeah, you know, Overrun deserves to be in the game. What a game mode this is. And I don't think it'll be that difficult for them to implement Overrun, because, you know, you can play as some of the Locust enemies in the campaign itself, and in Horde mode you can actually use Jack's hijack ability to play as some swarm enemies. So they can definitely make this happen. My only concern is that PvE is very unstable right now. For example, characters being locked behind classes, you know, some characters being a bit useless, you know, new characters that are not available in PvE. So, you know, when you are playing as a COG team in Overrun, you know, how's that going to all work out? It's going to be classes, right? So they need to sort PvE out and sort the classes out for Overrun to work properly, if that makes sense. Let me know what you PvE players think about that, and what do you think? You know, Overrun, I do love Wingman so much, but I think Overrun is more likely and would definitely help and would definitely please all sides of the community a bit more. What do you guys think? Let me know. So finally, we're going to be talking about the maps, which is basically the most important out of all of these. You know, characters are very important, you know, modes are important, but maps are very, very, very important. And obviously we know, you know, the lackluster amount of maps since launch, and recently, you know, TC have reprioritized putting tiles back down the list and bringing maps back up the priority list, because that's what people want to see. So I think we will get 4 maps at the start of Operation 4. And I'm just trying to be realistic at the same time, and the reason why I think this is because I don't think TC has many maps ready. So I'm trying to be realistic, even though I know they have changed their approach. But I think the change of approach will not have that much of an effect on maps at the start of Operation 4, because, you know, it takes a while for things to come into fruition. So I think we'll have 2 classic maps, 1 new map, and 1 map for 2v2 Nashers. And I think we're not going to get any free-for-all map, and I'd be happy for not having a free-for-all map. The reason being is because TC are looking to bring free-for-all to 10 players, as Dana did mention on the previous dev stream, and make it playable on all maps. So new free-for-all maps are really needed. Bringing free-for-all to 10 players for it to be able to be playable on all of the maps just helps everything, and they should have learnt their lesson with Judgment, but here we are, you know, we can't turn back the clock now. The 3 current free-for-all maps, they can work something out with that, you know, but they are made of tiles anyway. Maybe they can still be playable in privates. We'll see what happens with that. So I think 4 maps at the start of Operation 4, and you know, the 2 classic maps that I think we may get. We could get anything, any classic map. It might just be a crappy classic map, or it might be a really good one. We don't know. I don't want to see any more Gears of War 4 maps, I'm sorry, but I don't want to see Gears of War 4 maps anymore. But in terms of classic maps, I want to see maps that are in no more than like 2 Gears of War games. Because maps like Gridlock, I don't know, I don't feel Gridlock anymore. It's just not the same anymore with Gridlock. Blood Drive is really, really good. I do think Dana did say that it's the most voted map or something like that. But Blood Drive is really, really good, especially in the original trilogy. But there was something about it in Gears of War 4 which was a bit different, the way people played it as well. If they were to bring Blood Drive, maybe the Blood Drive from Gears of War Judgment. You know, there are other great maps as well that have only been in one Gears of War game. For example, River, Sandbar, Pavilion, Mausoleum, Trenches. There are a lot of great maps. Ruins, you know, there are many great maps that have not appeared in many games. So, you know, Gridlock, you know, needs to step aside now. Let other maps shine through. There are some classic maps that just don't work in the newer Gears of War games. For instance, if I could give you an example, one example would be Dry Dock. Dry Dock was amazing in Gears of War 3, but in Gears of War 4, I don't know, it weren't great. I didn't like it. I don't know if you guys liked it or not, let me know. But anyway, back on track. So 4 maps at the start of Operation 4, and then I think 6 weeks into Operation 4, so midway through the operation, we will get 2 more maps. 1 classic map and then 1 new map. So overall, in the whole operation, we'll get 6 maps altogether. Technically 5 maps, but then 1 little 2v2 Nash's map as well. So let me know. I'm just trying to be realistic at the same time. Maybe, could be less. You never know. We'll see. But yeah guys, that's my Operation 4 predictions and what I want to see in Gears 5 Operation 4 as well. So be sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, and comment down below what you think of my predictions, and if you could add to that, or if you agree or disagree, just let me know in the comments down below. I love to discuss as always. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hope you guys have a nice day, and I will catch you on the next one.